Hey there, and welcome. Today, we are jumping headfirst into one of the most energetic, action-oriented cards in the entire Tarot deck, the Knight of Wands. You know that feeling, right? That sudden buzz of energy where you're just dying to start something new, book a last-minute flight, or just chase down some huge, crazy idea. It's that feeling of pure momentum. Well, that feeling, that is the absolute heart and soul of this card. It's like the universe just gave you a shot of espresso and is telling you, okay, planning time is over, it's time to do.
So who is this knight really? It kind of helps to think of him less as a person and more as a force of nature. He's the element of fire in its most active, moving form. Astrologically, he's got that big, adventurous Sagittarius energy. He is that spark, that unfiltered flame, always moving, always looking for the next big thing.
And if you look at the classic card, every little detail is just screaming action. Just look at it. The horse is rearing up, totally ready to charge. The wand he's holding is actually sprouting leaves, a sign that his ideas are alive and ready to grow. And see the little lizards on his tunic? Those are salamanders, ancient symbols of fire and transformation. It all just perfectly captures his passionate, ambitious spirit. This quote just nails his personality, doesn't it? He's got this wild, magnetic charisma. He's the one who dives in head first without a second thought. And that confidence is infectious. But that word ego, that's really important. He kind of needs that spotlight to keep his own fire burning.
So what happens when this knight shows up in his best form? Well, when he appears upright in a reading, we get to meet the charismatic hero. All of that passion and energy is pointed in a really positive, inspiring direction.
Seeing the knight upright is pretty much a universal green light. It's a sign that whatever you're working on is probably going to be even more successful than you think. You feel confident, you feel fearless, you're full of enthusiasm. This is the exact energy you need to just get things done and really go for it. So how does this hero actually pop up in your life? Well, in love, this card is bringing the heat. We're talking a whirlwind romance where the chemistry is off the charts. Things can move super fast. In your career, it's go big or go home time, perfect for launching that wild new idea. And with money, it often means a nice flow of cash is coming your way, but there's a little warning here. That same fiery energy can burn right through your wallet just as quickly.
But, like any hero with a massive ego and a thirst for adventure, there's a flip side. When all that intense, fiery energy isn't channeled correctly, our charismatic hero can turn into, well, a reckless daredevil. Yeah, when the Knight of Wands shows up reversed, that controlled fire becomes an out-of-control wildfire. The energy is definitely still there, but now it's scattered, it's impulsive, and it's just not aimed at anything productive. It can end up doing more harm than good.
So when you see this card reversed, it's often pointing to some major frustration and delays. You might be rushing into things without thinking and then wondering why all your projects are stalling. That awesome forward momentum just grinds to a halt, and instead you're left with scattered energy, a short temper, and maybe even burnout.
I mean, you can see the difference so clearly here. Upright, the energy is inspired and focused. Reversed, it's scattered and hasty. The hero is passionately chasing his goals, but the daredevil is running away from any real commitment. It's the difference between a successful launch and a project that just completely fizzles out.
Okay, so whether you're dealing with the hero or the daredevil, what's the actual advice here? How can you work with this incredibly powerful energy when it shows up for you?
It all boils down to this one simple idea. Yes, be brave, be bold, absolutely take that leap of faith, but just take a quick peek over the edge before you jump. A tiny bit of planning can make all the difference in the world. So here's your game plan. First, take all of that amazing, passionate energy and give it a direction. Seriously, even a few bullet points on a napkin gives that fire a target. Second, embrace the adventure, for sure, but make sure your risks are calculated, not just reckless. Third, keep an eye on that impatience. Fire needs fuel, but it also needs downtime, otherwise it just burns out. And finally, go for it. Tap into that fearless confidence and see what you can really do. And look, if there is only one thing you'll remember from all of this, let it be this. The Knight of Wands is not telling you to slow down, not at all. He is a green light, but he's also reminding you that even the fastest car needs to know where it's going. Your passion is the fuel, but a clear vision, that's your map. So, I'll leave you with this question to carry with you. Just take a second and really feel into it. With all this fiery, passionate energy bubbling up inside you, what is that one bold, exciting, maybe even a little bit scary action that you are ready to take right now?
We've created a beautiful Tarot Infographic Handbook and a Learn Tarot coloring book too. Check them out using the link in the description. See you next time.